This is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a topic video on The Walking Dead, and this is why Rick is crazy, when this is gonna end, and everything about Rick. And now I'm with a special guest, and this is Agree to Disagree, Joe. So introduce yourself.
Hey, you put it perfect. I'm Joe from Agree to Disagree. Channel will be somewhere. Or...
Yes, annotations and also in the description, definitely. And go check it out because they have Walking Dead reviews. So.
Yeah, and you can tell us if you agree or disagree. So that's my.
And
plug.
we also have another video which is really interesting about death on their channel.
Lots and lots of death.
Go check that out. So what do you guys what do you think about Rick and his insanity? And this has been going on throughout this whole entire season since Lori died.
I think it ends soon. I hope it ends soon because I don't think it'll ever truly end. It's something like that. They're playing it off of he lost his wife. That pain will never go away. But seeing her and everything, that's gotta stop. They can't keep going with that. I'm already bored with it. When he went, the last episode, he went to the top and put on binoculars, and Carl told him he shouldn't be leader anymore. And at that point, I wanted to smack Carl and tell him to go on timeout.
Because he wants to be leader, of course, because that's Carl.
He said Herschel and Daryl, but we knew he meant him.
Yeah.
So, but when he went up there, I was like, oh, please don't see Lori. And I was so happy he didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
I think he is seeing Lori and Shane a little bit much. And I think maybe there will be an episode where he confronts it and confronts them maybe, and they'll talk. And that's when
actually a great idea. I didn't think of that. Yeah, definitely.
And that's when I think. Yeah, because I think one of his problems is not that Lori died. It's just how mean he was. And I think he needs to say, I really did not mean it. And that's, even though it's in his head, he needs to talk to both of them. And maybe also ask whose baby it is. Because that's also something that's been big. And I think maybe that's connected. And once we find, I think it is Shane's baby, I think. Honestly.
I don't think we're going to find out.
You don't think so? I feel like I think when we see them actually confront each other, I think he's going to ask whose baby it is. And or maybe he's just like with the shock, because that scene, it was a couple episodes ago, but that scene where he's holding the baby, maybe it's just the shock that he has a baby.
Yeah.
So it could be anything.
Yeah, that's definitely true, though.
I think that might be his responsibility. I think with the group, he really doesn't care. I mean, cares with the responsibility, but it's not as much of a weight as having a baby daughter and seeing Lori die, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I loved Lori dying, but I guess Rick obviously didn't.
Yeah, Rick didn't love it, and I think he might have been upset also that Carl killed her. Maybe he's upset about that too.
Yeah.
And not being able to even talk to him.
That was such a powerful episode when Rick first went insane, and he went. It's the name of the episode is "Say No Word," because Rick doesn't say a word the whole episode until the ending when the phone rings and he says hello. That episode was powerful, and that was when he first really broke out into insanity.
Oh, I totally agree with you. And I think it was more powerful then, but now it's getting a little old, I feel. And now they have to start wrapping
That's
up.
That's how I feel. I loved it then. Now I'm kind of done with it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, now you're seeing Lori. You're going outside the gate. You're telling her, I see her. I know she doesn't exist, but I see her. So, I mean, I understand where he's coming from, but, Herschel's right. Come on, come back to reality now.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of people don't realize. I feel like I'm telling people this, and they're like, oh yeah, that's true. When Oscar died, that was Rick's fault, and that was Rick's insanity that killed Oscar. Oscar, right? Yeah, it killed Oscar because
with the Shane, right?
Shane was walking, and Rick didn't shoot him, and Rick could have, and Shane was the one who killed Oscar. So Oscar's death could have been prevented had Rick not been insane.
Well, I didn't think he was thinking about that, but that's definitely something maybe in the back of his mind. He's like, oh, now I have someone who died.
I don't even think he put two and two together. I don't think he cares. Oscar was Oscar. He was the new T-Dog. No one cared. So
T-Dog was more interesting, and not a lot of people liked T-Dog until he died.
Well, Oscar was kind of interesting. He picked up some slippers. I mean, I'm like, where are we going to go with it?
Him and Axel, yeah, they were there, but...
I liked Axel until he was getting with Carol. I'm like, okay, this is Daryl's yard. Don't do this.
Yeah, don't mess with Daryl. One character you don't mess with. You can mess with Rick. You mess with Carl. Don't mess with Daryl though.
I'm like, don't tell me they throw Carol and Axel here because I'll be pissed.
I would be too. I'm glad it didn't work. I think it was just showing his humanity before he died. Honestly.
My favorite scene of the season, actually, is when Axel's killed. And he is just shot in mid-sentence.
And my favorite part is when Carol uses him as a human shield.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Carol knows what she's doing.
I loved how Rick was just able to snap in back into the fight, too, when that happened, which was cool. Yeah, so Rick, I do think, is getting out. Because he also didn't have any illusions during that fight, whereas he did when he first went to Woodbury.
Maybe he's starting to recognize it. Maybe I don't think he's going to be leader, though. I think they're going to kick him out.
You think Rick isn't going to be leader?
I think after this whole entire scenario with his craziness, I think they're going to say you can't be leader.
I think they're going to try that.
I think so, too. I think who you
season
think
finale, he's going to take control again.
Who do you think it's going to be, though, that takes over?
Who's it going to be? I don't want to say Daryl, because I don't want to see Daryl go down that road. I love Daryl the way he is. I don't want him to do that. Herschel, I don't think is going to be... What?
Maybe Glenn. Because he already had the foreshadowing of him, like, wanting to do it. And maybe if he...
But everyone had problems with Glenn as leader.
That's true. But I think because of also what happened to Maggie, and he was going a little crazy with that.
Yeah. I don't know. That's definitely something interesting. I don't think Rick will be leader forever. And now would be the time to change that, especially with Carl saying that they're not just going to have him say it and then never bring it up again. So, yeah, I think that's coming.
But I really hope it's not Carl, because I have a feeling it might be, and that would annoy me.
I would be so pissed.
He needs to die if he's leader. Then that'd be fine. Him dying as leader, whatever. But Carl? Him staying as leader, well, he's at what, 10?
13, I think. And they were teasing the thing with him and Beth. Do you know how old Beth is in real life?
How old?
27.
What? No, they can't do that. As an actor, two actors doing that, they can't do that.
He's 13 and she's 27. In the show, she's 17, so it's not as freaky.
No, in the show it makes sense, but in acting, that's a little weird.
Oh, absolutely. There is the difference between them is older than he is.
That better not happen. I mean, I like that maybe they could have a friendship or a relationship, but that really Bethany's the only one that really could in the show have a relationship with Carl. I don't know if they want to go down that route.
Well, I would. If they kiss, I'm gonna be really
knowing that
awkward.
now. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's Carl. Who knows what's gonna happen with him? But let's try wrapping this up. But so you think Rick is gonna be leader for a little while and be insane for a little while?
I think he won't always be leader, and I think now coming up would be the time that he wouldn't be. But then I'll see that I think that they'll put him leader again. Mm-hmm. I don't think it'll last long. Yeah,
I think you're right with that, and I don't think This Is Sanity is gonna last long.
This is definitely on its way out, and I like what you said. I didn't think about that with confronting Lori and Shane.
I didn't think about it until now, honestly.
I think he might confront, if not both, just Lori.
Yeah, because Shane, the actor, I don't know if he would actually come in unless it's just a cameo.
He's been busy, so.
Yeah, but I think Lori might do it. I think the person who plays Lori, I think, might just come in for an episode, because she's been coming in every episode anyways, and just, talk to him and just say, it's all right, I'm fine, and then just talk it out. And again, who knows what's going to happen with the baby thing, but I think that's definitely a possibility, too.
Absolutely.
So, and we also have another video, so go check out on Agree to Disagree, the video that we talk about the depths. So go check that out. I think the video is going to be annotated also, but the channel Agree to Disagree definitely will be annotated.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so go check that out. I'm Comic Uno.
I'm Joe.
Yes, and go check out Agree to Disagree. Again, they have amazing Walking Dead videos and movie reviews. So go check it out. And I'll have another topic video next Friday. And for Dark Avenger Inc., I'll have another topic video this Sunday, and that'll be a recommended one. So I'll see you guys later. This is Comic Uno. Bye, guys.